Few names in motorcycling command the kind of reverence that the Suzuki Hayabusa does. In 2026, this legend returns in an even more evolved avatar, building on over 2 decades of dominance in the hyperbike segment. Brought to you by Bike Reviews, this latest version retains the Hayabusa's signature DNA while integrating cutting-edge technology, refined power delivery, and a style that merges elegance with aggression. It's not just a motorcycle, it's a cultural icon reborn for a new generation of speed enthusiasts. A design that speaks power. The 2026 Hayabusa preserves the aerodynamic philosophy that has always defined its look but sharpens every edge and curve for improved downforce and visual impact. The front fascia now houses slim LED headlamps flanked by integrated winglets, while the rear features sleek new tail lighting that emphasizes the bike's aggressive stance. Every panel has been resculpted for a more futuristic appearance, combining beauty and performance like never before. Revamped engine. The heart of the Hayabusa remains its legendary 1,340 cubic centimeters inline 4, but for 2026 it receives critical refinements. New internal components, optimized combustion efficiency, and enhanced cooling allow the engine to churn out 200+ horsepower while meeting strict global emission standards. Torque delivery is smoother across the range, yet it still hits with jaw-dropping acceleration when you twist the throttle, preserving the soul of the Busa legacy. Advanced electronics suite. For 2026, Suzuki equips the Hayabusa with its most comprehensive electronics suite yet. Ride-by-wire throttle, 6-axis IMU, cornering ABS, and lane-sensitive traction control are just the beginning. The bike also features cruise control, quickshifter, engine braking control, and even a customizable power mode selector. These features not only enhance safety and control but allow riders to tailor the Hayabusa's immense power to their exact preferences. Frame and chassis. The Hayabusa's twin-spar aluminum frame remains the backbone of its precision. In 2026, it's been further strengthened with lightweight components and revised geometry to improve stability at ultra-high speeds. The bike's mass is centralized to maintain nimbleness despite its size. Paired with a high-grade swing arm and updated suspension internals, the Hayabusa feels as stable at 180 miles per hour as it does at 30. Suspension and handling upgrades. Suspension duties are handled by fully adjustable KYB front forks and a rear monoshock with race-spec damping. For 2026, Suzuki has retuned the damping settings to improve high-speed stability and cornering accuracy. On canyon roads or sweeping racetracks, the Hayabusa feels planted and precise. The improved ride quality also means that long-distance touring isn't just possible, it's comfortable. Braking system that matches the power. Stopping this beast requires serious braking hardware, and Suzuki delivers. Brembo styler calipers gripping dual 320mm discs at the front provide race-grade stopping power. At the rear, a large single-disc handles trail braking and city maneuvers. Combined with cornering ABS and improved brake cooling ducts, the Hayabusa's stopping power matches its ballistic acceleration. Aerodynamics that slice through air. Suzuki's engineers have spent countless hours in wind tunnels refining the Hayabusa's shape. Integrated air diffusers, winglets, and revised tail aerodynamics reduce drag and improve stability at extreme speeds. The windscreen is now reshaped to improve rider deflection and reduce fatigue during high-speed riding. This bike doesn't just go fast, it pierces the atmosphere like a bullet. A cockpit designed. The cockpit of the 2026 Hayabusa merges analog tradition with digital innovation. The signature dual analog speedometer and tachometer are retained but flanked by a large full-color TFT screen displaying ride modes, telemetry, and navigation. The handlebars are slightly raised for better ergonomics and all controls fall naturally to hand, allowing the rider to focus purely on performance. Exhaust note that roars with authority. Suzuki's engineers have tuned the exhaust system to create a signature Hayabusa growl, deep, resonant, and unmistakable. The 421 exhaust system uses advanced valve control to manage back pressure and emissions while still delivering an intoxicating sound at wide-open throttle. It rumbles at idle and howls like a banshee at redline, giving goosebumps every time. Colors and additions that reflect prestige. The 2026 Hayabusa comes in 3 standard colorways: pearl white, red, obsidian black, and a limited gold chrome edition. The bodywork is highlighted with premium decals, subtle carbon fiber accents, and embossed logos that reflect Suzuki's attention to detail. Every addition looks premium, from its paint quality to the smallest bolt on the fairing. Highway dominance. Despite being a hyperbike, the 2026 Hayabusa has a practical side. Its wide, cushioned saddle, wind protection, and smooth throttle delivery make it surprisingly suited for long-distance rides. Optional hard panniers, heated grips, and electronic cruise control turn this monster into a highway conqueror. It's not just about speed, it's about sustaining it for hundreds of miles. City riding controlled fury. In urban settings, the Hayabusa's ride-by-wire throttle and low-end torque shine. The engine remains calm in lower revs and the clutch operation is lighter than before. Maneuvering through city traffic is manageable and heat dissipation has been improved to handle stop-and-go conditions. It may be a missile on the highway, but in the city, it behaves like a well-trained predator. Legacy meets the future. The 2026 Hayabusa doesn't forget its past, it celebrates it. The iconic silhouette remains, the double-bubble windscreen nods to tradition, and the performance still evokes memories of the original Speed Wars. Yet it's smarter, safer, and more refined than ever before. It's a love letter to those who've always worshipped the Busa and an open invitation to a new generation of speed chasers. The king rides again. The 2026 Suzuki Hayabusa is not just a motorcycle, it's a phenomenon. It balances brute force with advanced control, style with substance, and nostalgia with innovation. For riders who want to own the road, tame high-speed highways, and do it all in comfort and confidence, this bike delivers like nothing else. The king of speed returns, more majestic and monstrous than ever.